Hello, everybody. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing well. It is Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday to you. I hope you're doing well today. Let me go over and do all the stuff I need to do to get the show going. Okay, first off, let's do our poll. So here we go. I like this cake flavor best. Vanilla lemon, chocolate, or strawberry. And the reason we're doing this poll is because it's National Devil's Food Cake Day. Um, says life is a little better because we can indulge in the flavor and richness of National Devil's Food Cake Day. Devil's Food Cake is a heavenly chocolate cake. It differs from regular chocolate cake by its darker color and tends to be more moist and airy. Its recipe utilizes using hot or boiling water as its primary liquid and cocoa instead of chocolate. And coffee can be added for a distinctive flavor. It usually has a chocolate frosting. At one time, velvet red cake was one name we might have called devil food cake. And that was from National Day Calendar. So that's our poll. So there we've done that. Let me like myself and then let me share this out to everybody. Okay, let's post it to the Twix first. Let's go over to the Threadosphere. Let's post it over there. Let's see, where else do we need to go? Let's go over to Discordia and let's post over in there. So let's see here. There and there. And in one more spot on mine, which would be there. Okie dokie. So we got all that done. Awesome. So now let's check and make sure everything is where it should be. Everything looks like it's airing. Everything, okie dokie. We've got our poll. So those are our polls. So let's say today is Monday, the 19th. It's the 139th day of the year, and there's 226 days remaining in 2025. Happy Monday, everybody. Let's see. Just to let you know that I am going to be doing my Lion Bank today. You can see how far I've got completed on it, but I'm going to continue working on it at 2 p.m. today. And tonight at 8 p.m., we'll be going to have the Batman, the animated series watch party. Okay, here it is, our meme for today. Our meme is there are no gardening mistakes, only experiments. And today is Plant Something Day. It's celebrated in the United States, and it encourages people to take a few minutes to plant something around them. It could be a flower, a tree, or an indoor plant. Any plant that grows would suffice. During the holiday, local businesses like nurseries and landscapers usually host community events to plant in public spaces together. People can plant at home, in schools, in parks, and in other community gardens. The planting initiates help to protect the environment and enhance the beauty of public spaces. And that was from nationaltoday.com. So, everybody, let's see who is here today. We have Snortopupus Q Burr. Hello, humans and other critters. Hello to you, Snortopupus. We have Buddy Hepburn. Good morning to you. We have a Curtis Selby. Morning, folks. Good morning, Curtis, to you. Um, and yes, please hit that like and subscribe button and share out the streams. We have Sari Bot and Stream Elements over on the Twitch side, and Curtis says he will be working and lurking. We have JPRPH1. Howdy, folks. Long time no see. Hello, hello. Glad you are here. We have Sci-Fi Mombi. Good morning to you. We have some hellos, and Sci-Fi will be working and lurking also. So Snortopoopas, oh, I'm sorry you have a dentist appointment. Has an early dentist appointment tomorrow morning. Not sure how long it will last, so I might be here late. Okay, well, thank you for letting us know because I always wonder when you're not um, in early in the chat. So let's see, hellos and hellos. We have Riot Kitty. Hello, Riot Kitty. What a coincidence! I had Devil's Food Cake ice cream yesterday. Ooh, that sounds good. I hope you are doing well, Riot Kitty. And we have Fallout Dave saying, "Hey, Mrs. in chat, we're on our way to Publix." And Snorter Poopa says, "Hello, bring me some fried chicken." And Buddy, I love angel food cake with strawberry syrup. I was really debating on whether to put angel food cake as one of the flavors. Um, We have a Penny, Mrs. Hugs, Mrs. Grandkids on the way. I'll be lurking. Well, thank you for coming by and saying hello. Hellos and hellos. Let's see. Do we have anyone else? So played some D2 with Atwood last night, but with Atwood last night, Buddy and Mrs. Fun game. It is a fun game. I just don't have enough hours in the day to do what all I need to do. And Follow Dave says, Publix time back shortly. Yellow cake with chocolate marble swirl is my favorite cake. I can't be that specific. I did my best. I did my best. I also equate this with a lot of things besides gardening. Sometimes we're so quick to beat ourselves up for mistakes, and we need to, you know, give ourselves some grace. I think a lot of times in life. Now, there's some things that are just wrong, but I hope you guys take it the way that it is meant. It's not meant that you can just do stuff and go, oops, it was just an experiment. Do something purposely. Um, um, you know, not good. So, okie dokie. So, what is our first thing we're doing today? Oh, first off, yes, Theme Park Casual reached their goal of $1,341. So they've raised their goal now to 2,000. He has raised $1,645. Now he is part of a team that they put their they are all together, and the team goal is $20,000, and they are at $17,233 of that. So they're both doing awesome. So thank you for your support. And if you've already supported, please take and thank you, buddy. You knew already. Um, go to the link that is in the chat and share it out. That would be greatly appreciated also. Let's see here. If you'd like to support me on YouTube, you can with super stickers, super chats, memberships, and membership gifting. And it is Monday, so it is meme time. I'm gonna let you guys know I do. I haven't. I've got to catch up on putting my clips out there. Um, I usually do that today, but I'm going to be working on that diamond painting. So hopefully I will get where I can catch up and get the clips done on previous shows and get them posted. But to let you know, during this segment, um, if they're clips, uh, uh, clips, if they're chats that um, um, don't fit in with the clips, I'll wait to share them after the gosh, my brain is not working this morning. After the segment, and I will share them. If there's some that are a little 18 plus, I'll wait till after the segment to post them also. I like to try to keep those clips PG-13, you know. So, um, okay. So we're going to get ready to do the segment. I'm so sorry. My brain all of a sudden is like, I am going to stop working today. Uh, so, oh, yes. And sci fi, I'm going to do this one real quick. Sci fi does say, yay, great job, theme park casual. Yes. Yes. Okay. Here we go. Whew. In honor of Plant Something Day, we have gardening memes. I hope you enjoy them. Oh my gosh, this is so true. Me gardening. Oh, my back hurts. Me gardening on Instagram. I am tough. I am strong. I can do this. Look at me. Look at my muscular back. And hello, Sashi. Good evening to you. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Monday. Give a man a fish, he eats for a day. Teach a woman to garden, and the whole neighborhood gets zucchini. Oh, oh yeah, squash, zucchini, or cucumbers. Cucumbers can go crazy. Hmm. Or yes, or tomatoes. Exactly, sci-fi. Okay, I got. I have one pair of shoes and bell-bottom slacks. I must garden in them. Oh my gosh, right. Right, Kitty says, or I guess in my neighborhood, give them a man the ability to make maple syrup and everyone gets maple syrup. I would love to have maple syrup. Throw maple syrup at me. Well, let me rephrase that. Give me a container of maple syrup. Yes. I love maple syrup. Money can't buy happiness, but it can buy plants, which is the same thing. I kill plants. I have tried and tried and tried to grow stuff, and it doesn't grow. I get so frustrated. I don't know. So I don't grow plants. I have tried growing herbs, which are like the unplantable. The person that can't plant anything should be able to grow. That can't grow anything. I can plant all I want, but can't grow anything. Should be able to grow um, herbs. Not me. Come on already. You should just take your sweet time. Oh, lady, come on here. We're thirsty over here. Darn impatience. If you like this cartoon, you can go to offthemark.com and check out more of them. And hello, Mr. Angel. Welcome, welcome. You know you're a serious gardener when your neighbors don't recognize your face because that's usually not the end they see. Buddy says, I have a green thumb. I can grow weeds without having to do anything. That is so. Oh, that okay. I will say I can grow weeds everywhere. We did. You know how some people they put like the weed killer in their yard so that they have nice green grass with no weeds. If we killed the weeds in our front yard, we wouldn't have anything green. Oh, oh, oh my goodness. I'm making sure I haven't missed anything. Okay, here we go. Well, now, would you look at the time? Oh, oh, gardening puns. It's not hoarding if it's plants. Yes, it is. It could be. Snorter Pippa says the weeds help camouflage Dadman's collection of exotic porta potties. And right on cue, here is Dadman saying, Hey, Mrs., have fun listening for a few at break. Well, thank you for listening. When you see that in your neighbor's garden, I wonder what they're planting. Hmm. You know you're an adult when you got a garden full of plants you can't smoke. Oh my god. I might have a problem. If you know, you know. Sashi says, I used to have cherry tomatoes and bird's eye chilies, but there are way too many birds in my area now. There is a rose apple tree in front of my house, though. Oh, yum. I bet you that's good. Gee, honey, I haven't seen Fred from next door in a while, but there is a grave-sized dead patch in their lawn. Hmm. Ah, yes, that special section in the garden reserved for the mother-in-law. a classic design. Oh. Let's have a garden party. Let us turn up the beat. Let us turn up the beat and strike a pose. There's nothing scary about that scarecrow. A little creepy. Remember, okay, here we go. When you bury a body, cover it with endangered plants so it's illegal to dig it up. Follow me for more gardening tips. Oh. Oh. The mother in law always wanted to fertilize plants, and now she is. What do you do with a garden sprinkler? You spinach. Oh. Gardening cheaper than therapy, and you get tomatoes. Until your spouse adds up the receipts. Yes, yes. I love this one. This one is so true. Don't save the receipts when you garden. And I believe this is our final meme for today. Container gardening tip. When you plant a puppy, make sure the container can comfortably accommodate the full grown dog. Yes, make sure you have appropriate sizes for those puppy seeds. And those were our memes for today. I hope you enjoyed them. Okay, there was a couple here that I did not. Let's see. The and Snorter Pippa says dumb people will grow wacky tobacco over their dead bodies, and it's like no, not plants that are illegal, but plants that are illegal to dig up. Yes. Oh, I thought you said to plant illegal plants. The wife, honey, why is our back garden suddenly declared a plant sanctuary by the government? And have you seen my mother? And yes, that was a dog loaf. Okay, guys, if you like that and would like to see more of it, well, you're going to see it every time I'm streaming this show. So, but if you'd like to help me, you can help me through super stickers, super chats, memberships, and membership gifting. And now it is time for birthdays. Happy birthdays to you. Happy birthdays to you. And who is our first birthday recipient? It is Marshmallow. Um, Marshmallow is an American DJ and record producer. His real name is Christopher Comstock. He has done songs Silence, Wolves, Friends, Happier, and Alone. They've each received platinum certifications in several countries. We actually went and saw him down in Orlando at Mardi Gras. It was fun. He wears a custom white helmet resembling a marshmallow for public appearances and in his music videos. His identity was initially unknown to the general public, but was confirmed by Forbes to be Comstock in April of 2017. And he is, how old is he today? He is 33 years old. Happy birthday, Marshmallow. We have Grace Jones, a Jamaican singer, songwriter, model, and actress. She is 77 years old today. She began her modeling career in New York State, then in Paris. She worked for fashion houses such as Yves Saint Laurent and Kenzo. She appeared on the covers of Elle and Vogue, and she became known for her distinctive androgynous appearance. I cannot say that word. And she has appeared in several films. Um, she was in Conan the Destroyer, A View to a Kill, Vamp, all of which earned her nominations for the Saturn Award for Best Supporting Actress. She also was in Boomerang, and she contributed to the soundtrack. She influenced the cross-dressing movement of the 80s and has been cited as an inspiration for multiple artists, including Annie Lennox, Lady Gaga, Rihanna, Solange, I probably pronounced that name wrong, Lord, uh, Rose, 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 I can't see, guys, sorry. Murphy, Brazilian Girls, Nile Rodgers, Santa Gold, and Basement Jacks. In 2016, she was ranked as the 40th greatest dance club artist of all time. And in these articles, when they have this stuff in blue, I can't read it. It's really hard. Slave to the Rhythm, and she was awesome in Conan. So that's Grace Jones, 77 years old today. We have Pete Townsend, an English musician, co founder, guitarist, second lead vocalist, principal songwriter, and leader of The Who, one of the most influential rock bands of the 60s and 70s. His aggressive playing style, poetic songwriting techniques, and authorship of two rock operas with The Who, as well as other projects, have earned him critical acclaim. He has written more than 100 songs for 12 of The Who's studio albums. And these include the concept albums, the rock opera Tommy and Quadrophenia, plus popular rock radio stations such as Who's Next, as well as a dozen more that appeared as non-album singles, bonus tracks on reissues, and tracks on rarity compilation albums. such as odds and sods. Oh, says, okay. He says, Grace Jones had bodyguards, not to protect her, but to protect the audience. She had a bit of a temper. Pete Townsend, he's 80 years old today. Let's see, what has he done? He has been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of The Who. He is ranked number 3 in Dave Marsh's 1994 list of best guitarists. He received a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award as a member of The Who. He received Kennedy Center honors in 2008. He was ranked number 10 in Gibson.com's 2011 list of top 50 guitarists and number 37 on Rolling Stone's 2023 list of 250 greatest guitarists of all times. He and Roger Daltrey received the George and Ira Gershwin Award for Lifetime Musical Achievement at UCLA in 2016. And he is 80 years old. And we have Grace Jones always scared me. I wanted to say Grace Kelly. Grace Jones always scared me. Oh, let's see. We have Joey Ramone, an American singer, songwriter, lead vocalist, and founding member of the punk rock band Ramones, with Johnny Ramone and Dee Dee Ramone. His image, voice, and tenure with the Ramones made him a counterculture icon. And he died at the age of 49 years old. So Joey Ramone. We have, boy, we're still on Grace Jones. It says she scared a lot of people, including Roger Moore. He said, "Yeah, oh yes, Grace Kelly scared me too. I know. I don't know. I keep on to say Grace Kelly, right? Most women scare me. Just, but she is nicer than peeps give her credit for. So let's see, where are we now? We are on Dusty Hill, an American musician, bassist for the rock band ZZ Top for more than 50 years. He also sang backing and lead vocals and played the keyboards. And he died at the age of 72 years old. Let's see, um, let's see, critics described his bass lines as a critical part of ZZ Top's sound, complimenting, complimenting Gibbons' guitar showmanship. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as a member of ZZ Top, and he died um, in 2021 after a period of declining health. In line with his wishes, he was succeeded by the band's longtime guitar tech, Elwood Francis. Dusty Hill passed away at the age of 72 years old. Yes, ZZ Top. Curtis has outlived him by 4 years. I win. And Sashi says to Curtis, "You have Casey to protect you from women." We have Nora. Efron passed away at the age of 71 years old. She's a journalist, writer, and filmmaker. She is best known for writing and directing romantic comedy films. Let's see some of the films that she did. Um, well, she started her career writing the screenplay for Silkwood. She also did Heartburn, When Harry Met Sally. Let's see, she's also done Sleepless in Seattle, This Is My Life, Michael, You Got Mel, Bewitched, and the biographical film Julia and Julia. She also she also wrote some screenplays, Imaginary Friends. She also co-authored the Drama Desk Award-winning production of Love, Loss, and What I Wore. In 2013, she received a um, Tony Award posthumously nomination for the Best Play for Lucky Guy. She also wrote columns for Esquire, Cosmopolitan, and The New Yorker. And she passed away at the age of 71 years old. And I believe talking about ZZ Top, it says live they play a lot more blues than on their commercial albums. We have Nicholas Winton. He passed away at the age of 106 years old. He was a British stockbroker and humanitarian who helped to rescue refugee children who were mostly Jewish, whose families had fled persecution by Germany um, during World War II. He was born to German Jewish parents who had immigrated to Britain in the beginning of the 20th century. He assisted in the rescue of 669 children from Czechoslovakia on the eve of World War II. On a brief visit to Czechoslovakia, he helped compile a list of children in danger, and returning to Britain, he worked to fulfill the legal requirements of bringing the children to Britain and finding homes and sponsors for them. The operation was later known as the Czech Kindertransport, which is German for children's transport. His humanitarian accomplishments remained unknown and unnoticed by the world for nearly 50 years and until 1988 when he was invited to the BBC television program That's Life. Oh my gosh, I remember this. Where he was reunited with dozens of the children he'd helped come to Britain, and he was introduced to many of their children and grandchildren. The British press celebrated him and dubbed him the British Schindler. In 2003, he was knighted by the Queen for services to humanity in saving Jewish children from um, the occupied Czechoslovakia. In 2014, he was awarded the highest honor of the Czech Republic, the Order of the White Lion, first class, by the Czech president. And he died in 2015 at the age of 106. Nicholas Winton. Winton. We have Dick Scobie. He's a pilot, engineer, and astronaut. He died while commanding the Space Shuttle Challenger in 1986, which suffered catastrophic booster failure during the launch of the STS-51L mission. He held a Bachelor's of Science degree in Aerospace Engineering. He graduated from the University of Arizona in 1965. He was a reciprocating engine mechanic for the United States Air Force and served as a combat aviator in the Vietnam War. He was selected for NASA Astronaut Corps in 78. He completed his training in 79. While awaiting his first orbital spaceflight mission, he served as an instructor pilot for the shuttle's 747 carrier aircraft in 84 April. He piloted the Challenger mission, um, which successfully deployed one satellite and repaired another. He died at the age of 46 years old. And do we have a name we cannot pronounce? Hello to you. Hello. We have Bill Laimbeer, an American former professional basketball coach and player. He spent the majority of his career with the Detroit Pistons, known for his physical style of play. He played a big part in the Pistons earning the nickname the Bad Boys in the mid 1980s before helping them win back to back NBA championships. Um, uh, Although he was a solid shooter and rebounder, he became notorious for his physical play and a reputation for delivering hard, often flagrant fouls. He played at um, center with Hall of Fame backcourt guards Isaiah Thomas and Joe Demers, and also with forward Dennis Rodman. They won back to back NBA champions in the 89 and 90 with the Pistons. After his playing career, he served as head coach and general manager for the Detroit Shock of the WNBA, and he was named twice Coach of the Year for the NBA. And he's 68 years old. We have Nancy Kwan. She's 85 years old today. Is a Chinese American actress. In addition to her personality, looks, and acting skill, her career benefited from Hollywood's casting of more Asian roles in the 60s, especially in comedies. She was considered an Eastern sex symbol in the 60s. Let's see, what some films has she been in? She was in Flower Drum Song. Let's see. Window Horses, Paint It Black. Dragon, the Bruce Lee story. The Lady from Peking, Wonder Woman. The Girl Who Knew Too Much. And in television, she was in Hawaii Five-O, Kung Fu, Fantasy Island, The Last Ninja, Trapper, John M.D. Let's see, Partners in Crime. She also was in ER. And Buddy says that there is a reason why the Super Nintendo game Future Basketball was named Bill Lambert's Combat Basketball in the United States. LOL. He was named for his aggressive play, shall we say. We have John Hopkins. John Hopkins died at the age of 78. He was a merchant, investor, and philanthropist. He invested heavily in the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad, the B&O Railroad. Um, he was philanthropic most of his life. His giving increased significantly after the Civil War. His concern for the poor and newly freed slave population drove him to create free medical facilities, orphanages, asylums, and schools to help alleviate the impoverished conditions for all, regardless of race, sex, age, or religion, but especially focused on the young. Following his death, his bequests founded numerous institutions bearing his name, most notably Johns Hopkins Hospital and Johns Hopkins University System, including its academic divisions, Johns Hopkins School of Nursing, School of Medicine, um, the Business School, School for Public Health, and School of Advanced International Studies. At the time, it was the largest philanthropic bequest ever made to an American educational system. Whoops, that's about someone else. We have Lorraine Hansberry. She was a playwright and writer. She was the first African American female author to have a play performed on Broadway. Her best known work, the play A Raisin in the Sun, highlights the lives of Black Americans in Chicago living under racial segregation. The title of the play was taken from the poem Harlan by Langston Hughes. What happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun? At the age of 29, she won the New York Drama Critics Circle Award, making her the first African American dramatist, the fifth woman, and the youngest playwright to do so. After she moved to New York City, she worked for the newspaper Freedom. Um, Much of her work during that time concerned the African struggle for liberation and their impact on the world. She also talked about the oppression of gay people. She died of pancreatic cancer at the age of 34 during the Broadway run of her play, The Sign of Sidney Bruton's Window. The Sign in Sidney Bruton's Window in 1965. She passed away at the age of 34 years old. His B&O trains really smelled. Har, har, har. That's funny. We have Phil Rudd. He is best known as the drummer of AC/DC across three stints, 75 to 83, 84, 94 to 2015, and 218 to present. On the 1977 departure of bass guitarist Mark Evans from AC/DC, he became the only Australian-born member of the band. He was in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame along with other members of AC/DC. Um, so, and he is 71 years old today. Wow. Oh, you're hearing my mouse. If you're hearing this, it's me hitting my mouse on my thing to get the cursor to move. If you ever already hit that like and subscribe button, please do. And stop everything. I hear a dim tack, 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 and everything all right over there, Mrs. Yes, it's my mouse. I'm sorry. I'll try to be more quiet. We have, I just have to move across three monitors. And yeah, uh, Maylee Flanagan, an American actress and comedian. She is best known for the voice of Naruto Uzumaki in the English dub of Naruto franchise. She also voices Piggly Winks in Jakers, The Adventures of Piggly Winks, which is a cute little kid's cartoon. She also does Terry Perry in Lab Rats. Some of her other live action film appearances include appearances in Phone Booth, The Number 23, Evan Almighty, 500 Days of Summer, Transformers, Dark of the Moon. She had guest appearances on ER, Shameless, Bad Teacher, The Office, and Grey's Anatomy. She was in the ABC sitcom You're Not Dead Yet. And she voiced Matt Hornsby on the Adult Swim animated sitcom Royal Crackers. She's also been in theater and plays such as Oklahoma Wife Swappers, Pot Mom, and Zombie Attack. We have Peter Mayhew. a British actor best known for portraying Chewbacca in the Star Wars film franchise. He played the character in all of his live action appearances from the 1977 original to the 2015 The Force Awakens before his retirement from the role. And he passed away at the age of 74 years old. We have Shavar Karapetian, a Soviet American former Finn swimmer. He was best known for saving the lives of 20 people in a 1976 incident in Yerevan. 72 years old today. And wow, he's done a lot. In 74, there was a bus where the driver pulled over to check on a problem and left the engine running and it started rolling towards a mountain gorge. He broke down the partition separating the passengers from the driver's compartment, then took control of the steering wheel and turned the bus away from the cliff. In 76, he was jogging alongside Yevrin Lake with his brother. Um, he had just completed his usual fin swimming distance of 12 miles when he heard the sound of a crash and saw the sinking trolley bus. The trolley bus had lost control and fallen into the um, from a dam wall, laying at the bottom of the reservoir some 25 meters offshore at the depth of 10 meters. Despite the challenging conditions of sewage infested waters and poor visibility due to silt, he dived in and used his legs to kick open the back window of the trolley bus. He managed to rescue 46 out of the 92 passengers on board, saving the lives of 20 individuals. In a total, he dove 20 times, each dive lasting about 25 seconds, and pulled out a total of 37 people. 9 others escaped on their own through the window he broke. Only 20 of the 46 survived despite medical attention at the scene. Today, experts agree that no one but Shavarsh could have possibly done what he had done. The combined effects of multiple lacerations from the glass shards led to his hospitalization for 45 days as he developed pneumonia and sepsis. Subsequent lung complications prevented him from continuing his sports career. He did, however, insist on one last meet despite his damaged lungs and managed to set a new world record despite the pain. His achievements were not immediately recognized. All related photos were kept at the district attorney's office and were only published 2 years later. He was awarded the medal, quote, for the salvation of drowning and the Order of the Badge of Honor. He became a household name in the USSR when um, an article was published on his feat entitled The Underwater Battle of the Champion. When it was revealed that he was the rescuer, he received about 60,000 letters. Yeah, that there were actually two. Oh, wait, there was another one. He was near a complex when a fire broke out, trapping people inside. He came to the aid of firefighters and participated in the rescue of multiple people. Once again, he was badly hurt with severe burns and spent a long time in the hospital. Wow. And he is 72 years old. Hey, Dimitri. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. This is yeah. What a the guy and buses, and wow, what an odd coincidence. Three rescues. I think, yes, he was at the right time, but also he did something. I mean, some people don't do anything. He acted. Um, some people, for you, no, it's not criticism of anybody else. Please don't. Some people, I mean, I wouldn't have had the ability to jump in there and save the people from that trolley. Um, so, but yes, yes, as they say, I love the saying that they say that not all superheroes wear capes, and he was one of those. Um, and even if he wasn't successful, he he did it. You know what I mean? He put his life in the line to help other people. And let's see, we have Curly Neal. No, we have not played the game yet, Fallout Dave. Wait, here's this comment. Let me do this one. I love cake so much. My favorite cake is my homemade chocolate cake with inside of a chocolate mousse and on the outside a chocolate layer, and I name it Chocolato Yum Yum Cake. Well, I would name it Chocolato Yum Yum Cake too. My husband would love that. He loves chocolate. Dadman would absolutely love that. We have Curly Neal. He's an American basketball player. He played for the Harlem Globetrotters. He was instantly recognizable with his shaved bald head. He became the Trotters' featured ball handler and a key role in the team's exhibition act. He played 22 seasons with the Globetrotters from 63 to 85. He appeared in more than 6,000 games in 97 countries. His shaved head earned him his nickname, a reference to the Three Stooges' Curly Howard, and made him one of the most recognizable Globetrotters. In the 70s, an animated version of Neil starred in the various other Globetrotters and various other Globetrotters in the Hanna-Barbera animated cartoon Harlem Globetrotters, as well as its spin-off, the Super Globetrotters. The animated Globetrotters made 3 appearances in the new Scooby-Doo movies. Uh, he, along with Meadowlark Lemon, Marquise Hayes, and other fellow Globetrotters, starred in a live-action Saturday morning TV show, The Harlem Globetrotters Popcorn Machine. He was also appeared in The White Shadow, The Harlem Globetrotters on Gilligan's Island, and The Love Boat. In 2008, his number 22 was officially retired. He was just the fifth Globetrotter in the team's 82-year history to have his number retired. He joined Wilt Chamberlain, Meadowlark Lemon, Marquis Hayes, and Goose Tatum on in 2008. He was inducted into the North Carolina Sports Hall of Fame. He was also granted the Harlem Globetrotters' prestigious Legends Ring, which is presented to those who make major humanitarian contributions and work for the Harlem Globetrotters organization. And he passed away at the age of 77 years old. So Fallout Dave is back from Publix. He's asked where his fried chicken is by Snortapoopus. And the Fallout Dave says they didn't have any fried chicken with tears falling emojis. And Mr. Angel is save the planet. Save planet Earth. It's the only one with chocolate. The chocolate must flow. And Dimitri says that's why other planets let us live. They buy our chocolate on the intergalactic store. And store to poop is sad. There's no fried chicken in public. Oh, did you ever taste Belgian chocolate? You're gonna love it. Oh, I'm sure. Yes. I'm yes. And Fallout Dave says yes. We left sad that there was no chicken, fried chicken. I might go get a chicken from Sam's Club. They're rotisserie chickens, and maybe we'll have that for dinner. We have Berenice Marlowe. She played the anti-heroine Bond girl Severine in the 23rd James Bond film Skyfall. She also was in the French comedy Happiness Never Comes Alone. She's the brand ambassador for Omega watches. And she is 46 years old today. And Dimitri, no fried chicken. Where in the world you live? Oh no. And about chocolate, I can buy a planet with a box of Belgian bonbons if I'm able to get the box there. Attempt to 10,094 will work. I promise. Well, let me see if I can get this red. And apparently, neighbor cannot pronounce, does not like Belgian beer. I've never had Belgian beer, so I cannot comment. We have Pat Roche, professional wrestler, martial artist, and actor. He appeared in multiple films, usually as a henchman. He appeared in the Indiana Jones film series, and he also was a in the series of Wiedersehen, Pet, and a role of Petty Officer Edgar Evans in the television production of The Last Place on Earth. And he died at the age of 67 years old. Yeah, they probably didn't have them cooked yet. They were in the process, maybe. We have James Gosling, a computer scientist from Canada, best known as the founder and lead designer behind the Java programming language. Well, thank you for that. And he is 70 years old today. London Fletcher, a former professional football player. Um, he was a linebacker for 16 seasons in the NFL, National Football League. He never missed a game due to injury in his career. He is one of only 5 players in NFL history to play in over 250 consecutive games. And he holds the record for most consecutive starts at linebacker. He finished his career with 215 consecutive games started, which ties him for the 7th all-time along with Alan Page and Rondé Barber. He was named the Washington Ring of Fame. He was named to Washington's Ring of Fame in 2019, and he joined their radio broadcast crew in 2022. He is the current color commentator for the Washington Commanders radio broadcast team. And he is 50 years old today. I said Java. I said Java. Follow Dave says, I don't know why they don't have breakfast fried chicken. I think they should. And Dimitri says, brave hearts and noble souls in every corner of the world. Heroes rise with courage undeterred, shining light through darkest night, embodying hope, strength, and selfless love for all humankind. I like that. Very nice. We have Ryunosuke Kamaki. He's a Japanese actor. He started his career as a child prodigy. He has garnered critical acclaim and numerous awards for his performances across 25 years in the industry. Um, his early film roles include Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, Doraemon Nobita Dinosaur 2006, Big Man Japan. His first leading role was in The Great Yokai War. Um, it was also in Rurouni Kenshin. Sorry, my mouth is not working today. The Legend Ends, as well as the horror film As the Gods Will. I know him as the voice in the anime film Your Name. He won a Best Actor award for that in the Seiyu Awards. And let's see, he was in Godzilla Minus One. His performance in the latter earned him a global critical acclaim and the Blue Ribbon Award for Best Actor. Godzilla Minus One. He was excellent in that. I love that movie. And he is 31 years old today. His acting in that. Oh. And we have some beer talk. And Dimitri says Duval is a bad beer. I guess that was something. Um, we have more beer than only Duval. It's like we have, yeah. He said there's other ones. There's Crake. And Dimitri says, I love that beer. And then here's all this beer talk. I go for draft or black Kaiser. And then there's something here which I don't know what you said. I'm not sure. And the black Kaiser is the beer. And Dimitri says Belgian beer is not for everyone. And we have 18 people watching. Wow, thank you guys so much for that. Thank you so much. We have 18 people watching. We have 12 likes, so hit that like button and let's check out our poll. 17 votes. Vanilla and chocolate are in the lead, with lemon in second and strawberry in third. But everything has gotten a vote. And let's see who is next. We have Kelly Sheraton, a voice actress known for the voice of Barbie in the Barbie film series from 2001 to 2010 and from 2012 to 2015. She has voiced. She has also voiced numerous animations and English language dubs of Japanese animes, including Inuyasha, Martin Mystery, Class of the Titans, My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, and Crypto the Superdog. And she is 48 years old today. We have Frank Pellegrino. He has often acted in law and gangster-themed films and television productions. He's a member of the early 1960s singing group The Holidays. His notable acting roles include roles in Goodfellas, Law and Order, and The Sopranos. He's also co-owner of a restaurant in New York City and has written many books, including Rao's Cookbook, Rao's Recipes from the Neighborhood, and Rao's on the Grill, which is the name of his restaurant, by the way. And he was 72 years old when he died of lung cancer. Our last person is Kyle Eastwood. He is a jazz bassist and film composer. After becoming a session player in the 1990s and leading his own quartet, he released his first solo album. Eastwood has composed music for 9 of his father's films, his father being Clint Eastwood. He plays fretted and fretless electric bass guitar and double bass. Let's see, he did soundtracks for Letters from Iwo Jima, Rails and Ties, and Invictus. And those, my friend, are our birthdays today. Uh, Mr. Angel, he's not allowed to. He's not allowed to play. They're not allowed to play uh, stuff while they're working. Is kind of what's going on there. And we have Connie Clary. Hello to you. Hello. Says, sorry, I'm late. Woke up late. Well, good for you for sleeping. Good for you for sleeping. I think I've got everybody here. Yeah. So those were our birthdays today. And once again, if you'd like to support me, you can through YouTube, super stickers, super chats, memberships, and a membership gifting. While every gift is appreciated, it is not required. And now it is time, Fallout Dave, woohoo, for the puzzle. Puzzle time, puzzle time, puzzle time. Okay, sorry. Sorry for that. My apologies. We never did. I miss a food today from Sashi. Did Sashi give a food today and I missed it? Sashi, if you're still here, did you give a food and did I miss it? I don't think I did. I'm kind of looking back in the chat to see. I wish you could just like search one person's name. There was a point in the chat where there was a lot of it, and sometimes it pops up, and I don't see it. It zips by, and I miss it. Okay, I don't think I see it. Okay, I'm hoping I didn't miss it. I'll be really bad. And the follow Dave is almost done putting away the groceries. Well, good. Okay, so here we go. Here is our puzzle for today. Let me find it. There it is. So let's do that. So it's a little bit bigger for those of you that are on phones. So here is our puzzle for today. So let's see. Adieu. Gazoon type. Sorry. So we have an E. The E is not in the fourth spot. Today is, let's see what we have here. National Roadie Day. It honors the unsung heroes who work tirelessly behind the scenes to help keep the show on the road. Today we shine spotlight on all roadies in honor of the birthday of Ben H. Dorsey III, aka Lovey, who was the king of the roadies. Roadies are the backbone of live music. They are the first to arrive at a gig and the last to leave. They haul gear night after night and literally carry the show on their shoulders. They build up and set the stage from town to town so that the world can experience the joy of live music. During shows, roadies work from the shadows on stage to swap instruments, fix cables, and troubleshoot issues. Many roadies become a music family, offering support, sharing laughs, and keeping spirits high when the road gets long, all while staying out of the spotlight. Excuse me. So think, if you like live music, think of the roadies. Benjamin Holiday Dorsey III, affectionately known as Lovey, is widely recognized as the first roadie in music history. He was born 100 years old today. He blazed a trail that countless road crew members have followed ever since. He worked with legends like Willie Nelson, John Wayne, Patsy Cline, Elvis Presley, Waylon Jennings, Johnny Cash, Chris Christopherson, Charlie Pride, and so many more. There is a documentary. Let me look at this real quick here. There is a documentary. Um, I'm going to post this link out here um, about him. It's I'm not sure when it's released this year, so it might already be out. So let's make sure I don't close it. So here we go. Um, there we go. Find information about that if you're interested. So National Roadie Day. Okay, I bet you he's fallen asleep, which is okay. Sleep is good, and it's 11 p.m. over there. He was born 100 years ago. So bleak. It cannot. The E cannot be in the fourth spot, and we let's see. We have an E and a T. I typed in the word petty, so I thought we could try that word petty. Oh, and the Roadie Day information came from nationaldaycalendar.com. I get my celebrations from National Day Calendar, National Today, and Days of the Year. It cannot have two E's. It cannot have two E's. At least not in the um, third or fourth spot. So we have an E in the second spot, and there is a T. Excuse me. Um, and the E is the only vowel there is. It's in the second spot. Hmm. Huh. The T cannot be in the third or fourth spot. Huh. It can't be test, tenor. What a good word, Dave. T-E-N. Whoops. There is an O. Oh, I forgot there was another O. Tenor. I was saying there's no other vowels. Doing. It is not tenor, but there's a T-E at the beginning and there is an R. The R is not at the end. How about terse? Terse. Yep, you thought about it too, Dave. Terse. It was terse. To let you guys know, I've been working on that lion. I am going to, after the show, I'm going to run to the store to see if they have another kit just to make sure I have enough of the supplies. And I'm going to, at 2 o'clock, meaning of terse. I'm going to look it up because I have my own meaning, but what is the actual meaning? Brief and to the point, effectively concise, a terse one word answer. It also could be appearing as if rubbed or wiped off, or refined or accomplished. That's of a person. The most common one is brief and to the point. Excuse me. He was very terse when he answered that question. So let's see. We have an I in the middle and there is an R. There are no other vowels. Hello, Phantom Outsider. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing well. We have a brick. He's a brick. B-R-I-C-K, brick. And the R and I is at the beginning, is in the second and third spot, I'm sorry. And there is a K, but the K is not at the end. We have 16 people that have participated in the chat. Let's see. We have a R and I in the second. What other holidays do we have today? Let's see. Okay, celebrate your elected officials today. This is in the United States. Why? On this day, voters get together to celebrate their elected representatives. Elected officials or delegates include city council members, mayors, governors, members of state legislatures, senators, representatives of the United States Congress, and even the President of the United States. They have occupied powerful positions in the government because you and I voted them in power. And in any democracy, the role of the voters is as much, if not more important, than the roles of the elected officials. On Celebrate Your Elected Officials Day, we express our appreciation to these officials. And that was from nationaltoday.com. Grill. Grill. That's a good word. There has to be a K. I'm going to try krill. We have to have a K in it, but we can use the last four letters, krill. Fallout Dave and Mr. Angel both. Oh, you did say krill. There it is up higher. So krill. And it was krill. And then we have a TER with an A. The A has to be in the second spot. So we have blank ATER. The letters Q, W, F, G, H, J, Z, X, V, and M are the letters that are remaining. We can also use the ERT and A again if we want to. Oh, the A, Phantom, the A cannot be at the beginning or after is an excellent word. Today is National May Ray Day. Um, National May Ray Day lights up our calendars on this day and it allowing everyone to enjoy the sunshine. This day is about stepping outside, soaking in the vitamin D, and embracing the sun's warmth. It marks a time to celebrate the brighter, warmer days as we move further into spring and edge closer to summer. So, National May Ray Day. That was from daysoftheyear.com. So we have the word water, mater or water. It can be mater. Since mater was first, we're going to do mater. It's not mater, so we will do water. It is not it's, it's not water either. Okay, what other words do we have here? I think it might be hater. Don't be a hater, man. It was hater. We have an E at the end of the word with an L, an M, and an A. The A cannot be in the first or second spot. The L is not in the fourth, and the M is not at the beginning. Hater. A hater again. They were a hater. Today is Supply Chain Professionals Day. Today is the day to appreciate all the work supply chain professionals do to deliver everything we need every day. The city of the excuse me, the city, the Council of Supply Chain Management Professionals, or the CSCMP, launched its inaugural day in 2018 to acknowledge the services of all people involved in the supply chain and often miss out on receiving recognition for their services. Hence, this day, it comes to appreciate all the supply chain professionals and to share their accomplishments. The most important thing about the Supply Chain Professionals Day is understanding what supply chain is and why it is important. So, first thing first, supply chain is in its simplest form. It means the delivery of a certain project from its origin to its consumption. Any individuals involved in the supply of certain product to its user or consumer are known as supply chain professionals. Therefore, we may have fancy terms such as supply chain and supply chain professionals now, but it is pretty evident that since the beginning of human civilization, when trade began, supply chain and such professionals existed. So, supply chain professionals. So, we have the word flame. Flame. Flame from Mr. Angel. Mr. Angel says, I didn't type hater because I wanted to stay positive. I get you. I get you. But sometimes you got to do what the words say. So it was flame, according to Mr. Angel and his guess, and it is correct. We have a C and an A that we don't know where um, they go. The A has to be at the end because you can see the A cannot be in this spot, the second spot, or the third spot. So the A is at the end, and the C can be anywhere. Blank 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 AO. Let's see, today is World Family Doctor Day. It celebrates the unique role of family doctors in our communities. These professionals often serve as the first point of contact in healthcare, offering personalized care that spans generations. They can manage a wide range of health issues from routine checkups to chronic conditions, ensuring continuity and trust in patient relationships. So, World Family Doctor Day, and that was from daysoftheyear.com. Oh, this is so cool. I'm going to have to share this one. Um, Cacao. Um, the O has to be in the second spot. I mean, in the fourth spot. So how about cocoa instead? Instead of cacao, how about cocoa? See, we just replaced the flip flop where the A's and the O's are. Cocoa. And then we have a P and an O at the beginning with an R at the end. The A cannot be in the third spot, so the L has to be here. The A has to be here. And in honor of our most favorite bear ever, polar is our word today. This is our word right now, polar. So we have a polar, we have petal. Hey, Max Redstone jumps in there with a polar. Hello, Max. How are you doing today? I hope your day is well. I hope I didn't miss you earlier. Um, so I hope your day is finding you well. We have a B, an E. Um, the T is, we have BE at the beginning and ET at the end. And yes, a polar for our bear. Oh, good. Okay. Sometimes I miss people. I want to thank the 19 people that are watching. Oh my gosh, if we get one more, we'll have 20. That would be so. Oh, we got 20 people watching. Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. Do not forget to hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button, please do. We have 22 votes in our poll. Chocolate is in the lead, vanilla is second, and lemon and strawberry are tied for third. So, yes, very cool. And we have Snortopoopas is polar, and I am bipolar. And we have a Simply Steve saying baguette, which is the word he chose. So let me go ahead. And heyo, hello to you, Simply Steve. So we have baguette, baguette, and we have Raymond Feliciano, RN Feliciano KDTV. Whoops. Hello to you. And Follow Dave says, your entire subscribers are watching. Yes, like that video, guys. Show the love and like the video. We have had 19 people that have participated in the chat. Thank you guys so much for that. And let's see. Let's go down and see what our next word is here. We have an A and whoops, an A and L in the second and third spot, and then there is a D and an I. Let's see. The D can be in any of the spots, and so can the I can also. So I have no other clues for you. Um, valid. Valid, says Fallout Dave. VALID. Valid. It was valid. Let me see here. Just making sure I haven't missed anybody. There we go. You just got done with yard work. Dad Man did yard work yesterday. Raymond says he just got done with the yard work. Okay, let's see. What do we have? We have Victoria Day. Um, it signifies the beginning of summer and the arrival of warmer, greener days. But much like Independence Day in the US, Victoria Day has more colonial roots than are usually discussed amidst all the fireworks and jolly gatherings. This day marks the birthday of Queen Victoria, who was the ruling monarch at the time of Canada's birth as a country in 1867. It's a day to celebrate all the wonderful things that make Canada, Canada. So, Victoria Day. Happy Canada Victoria Day to all my Canadian friends. And that, my friends, is all of our daily celebrations. But I do have a week celebration that I do want to share out in the next one. So we have the word gorge, Gorge, gorge from Simply Steve. Let's see who else. I know someone else said it. And Fallout Dave. Oh my gosh. If Pinocchio lied that his nose is going to grow, then his nose goes growing. But if his nose is growing, is he lying? And yes, gorge on a fried chicken that Publix doesn't have for me. We have a GOI with an N and going. And Simply Steve says, gotta be going. And I'm not going to guess. Okay, this one is, well, let me do by you. And let's see what is our next one here. Okay, we have a LET at the end. This is really cool. It is International Heritage Breeds Week. Um, so last week, Tuesday, I wish, buddy, if you're here, if you could find the show that Dadman did last Tuesday with Figgy Plays Chew and Cud uh, with Dadman, where they talk about heritage breeds and goats. Today is International Heritage Breeds Week. Support the survival of classic livestock breeds that include the Oberhasli goats, which she talked about, which are wild horned sheep, the Gloucester Old Spot pigs during Heritage Breed Month. Throughout history, ever since the domestication and of the first animals, humanity has bred varieties of livestock and poultry. We love the animals that past generations handed down to us, but now there's a risk that many of them could go extinct. International Heritage Breeds Week is a grassroots attempt to push back against this loss and preserve more of our most cherished critters for posterity. Every year, the world loses many rare breeds to extinction. Future generations will celebrate the fact that people act to safeguard rare breeds like the Iron Age pig, Shetland duck, and North Dairy shorthorn cattle. But there's no time to waste. So, International Heritage Breeds Week. How cool is that? So, I'm going to go, I want to find this link here quickly because she talks about this. She raises heritage breeds. Um, so let me go over to Dadman's channel. Let me find this show. Here it is right here. So let me open this up and let me share this so that you guys can check this out. They talk about heritage breeds. So let me go. I'm on StreamYards. Yes, I am. So, in honor of International Heritage Breeds Week, check out chewing the cud with the. There we go. So it was fascinating. It was fascinating. So yes, International Heritage Breeds Week, and that was from daysoftheyear.com. So we have the word owlet. OWLET. Whoops. OWLET, owlet. Then we have mania. Then we have an RA at the second and third, and E at the end, and then there is a P and a D. And let's see, in response to this question, I'm going to put it up here because if Pinocchio lied that his nose going to grow, then his nose going to grow. His nose goes growing. But if his nose is growing, is he lying? And Mr. Angel says, only if he is lying about the size of his nose. Actually, he can't control his nose growing, so if he says he is lying. Mm. The western coastal polar bear is very rare. So Fallout Dave says Prade because he's a silly. Um, I do thank all that are watching. I do thank for the likes. I thank for the 23 votes in the poll with chocolate cake in the lead. So we have the word drape, DRA, because I'm ignoring Fallout Dave's prayed answer. Then we have a CL and then a T at the end. Um, let's see. The E cannot be in the fourth spot, so the E has to be here. So that means the F has to be here, and that makes the word cleft. Okay, so let's see, what is our next word? We have an A, cleft. He has a cleft chin. Follow Dave, cleft. The car went over the cleft. Cleft, past tense of cliff. So we have an A in the middle, an E at the end with an S, a U, and a V. The S can't be in the fourth spot, and the V cannot be at the beginning. I know what this word is. Suave, says it, Fallout Dave. Suave. We have an O at the beginning with an I in the middle, and E at the end with a D. A D. The D cannot be in the second spot, so it's O blank I D E. Elvis has cleft the building. And we have the word oxide. Oxide, oxide. Then we have an E, a T at the end with a U, an I, a P, and an N. Input. Input. Sorry, I was sitting here trying to. And Dutch. We have the word Dutch. And let's see, then we have a P at the beginning, a UE at the end, and then there is an I. Oh, this is a unique spelled word. Oh my gosh. We're getting into logic. We're getting into, oh my gosh. Okay, statements. One, Pinocchio always speaks the truth. Number two, he always lies. Number three, except on Mondays. Question, is he lying today or speaking the truth without looking at his nose? I do not know. That gives me a headache. Yes, we use the Q. And then this one has an I and a Q that we don't know where they go. Usually, if there's a U, then it's preceded by a Q. So we have the word quasi. Quasi. He peeked. Okay. He peeked at her butt. And we have Quasimoto. Quasi. Yeah, two Q words. Yes, that's very, whoops. Didn't mean to do that, but I did. We have Quasimoto, then we have a BI, and then an LE at the end. You was quasi with seasickness. Oh my gosh. Let's butcher these words. The Bible, whoops. The Bible, the Bible. Then we have an O, an A, and then we have an E in the third spot. The N cannot be in the third, so we have to have a K here. EN. Yes, the children's song. Bible. Yes, that's the book for me. Yep. We have Oaken. And then we have the word pupil. Let's see. Raymond is putting cooking videos on the channel. How cool is that? That is really cool. We have pupil. And follow Dave. There's an oak in the woods. Whoops, there's an oak in the woods. Mr. Angel, it's going to be a long winter, son, so keep lying so I can get me some firewood. Oh my gosh. We have pupil, we have a G A, and then there's an F E at the end. We have gaff. Then we have a null. Then we have an A, and then at the beginning an AS, and then there is an M. The M can be either in the second or the end. Follow Dave. I love gaffs and their long necks. And it's no gaffing matter. Oh my gosh. A mass hole. A mass hole. That's funny. We are on our last four words, people. So give me 1 second here. Whoops. Whoops. It's not probably a good thing to hear the word whoops, huh? Oopsie. Oopsie daisy. I'm checking to see if I have a something I can share here. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so we have the word coder. We have the word twine. I coder been a contender. We have BR and then an N at the end. The O cannot be in the second and the fourth spot, so the O has to be here. So we have the word brown. And our last word, MO, and we have a Z and a J, or any of those other letters, and then there is an S and a Y. We have mossy, mossy, oops, SSY, mossy. And then we have completed the puzzle in 37 minutes, 37 minutes and about 38 seconds, I guess it said. Yes, I know that joke too, Mr. Angel and Dimitri. Could be moosey. He said, but Alaska Jeff sees a lot of them. So our words were terse, krill, hater, flame, cocoa, polar, petal, beget, valid, gorge, going bayou, owlet, mania, drape, cleft, suave, oxide, input, Dutch, peak, quasi, Bible, oaken, pupil, gaff, anal, amass, coder, twine, brown, and mossy. So we have completed that puzzle, and thank you everyone for helping with that puzzle for today. So those are the end of all our stuff. It's now time for some shameless promotion. Before I do that, I am going to end the poll because I forget to end the poll. I want to thank everybody who is still watching over here. We have 14 watching. We have 19 likes. We had 23 votes in the poll. Chocolate cake won with almost half of the votes. Let me go ahead and end it. Vanilla was second, and lemon and strawberry tied for third. Once again, thank you all 23 people who participated in that poll. Chocolate always wins. It always wins. Um, so um, my morning show is Monday through Wednesday and Friday at 10 a.m. We have birthdays, celebrations, and memes. The puzzle, fun, fun, fun all around. So if you uh, just caught the end of it today or whatever, please come and join us every Monday through Wednesday and Friday for our morning show. Yes, chocolate never lost it. Yay, my beloved chocolate. Yes. Cheesecake. Cheesecake. Is cheesecake really a cake? Is it really? Today at 2 p.m. or earlier, if I get back, I'm going to go to the store and see if I can find another one of these kits to make sure I have enough of the drills. We're going to be working on our lion bank. This is as far as I got this picture here. So I have to have it done really by Wednesday. I could do it Thursday in the afternoon. But yes, this is what I have to get done by Thursday for a birthday gift that I'm bringing this weekend for my nephew's first birthday. It's a little piggy bank. Is it not cute? And then at 8 o'clock tonight, we're watching Batman the Animated Series. Tomorrow, we'll be diamond painting the dragon, unless I still have to work on the lion. If I have to work on the lion, I'll be doing the lion tomorrow instead of the diamond painting. But I'm hoping that I can get it done today. I really am. Wednesday, we have anime in the afternoon. We're going to watch the final episodes of Cowboy Bebop, and we're starting the next arc of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which is Diamond is Unbreakable. Oh, I'll know I'll get it done. I am kind of, the hard parts I'm almost done with. The hard parts I'm almost done with. Um, the legs seem the hardest, and then the rest is just smooth surface. Um, I might do it tomorrow also if I don't get it done. Yes, Dad, man. He can't hear. He can't listen. So he's only looking at the chat. And wow, wow, 21 viewers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. And let's see, what else do we have? Puttering around in Fortnite on Thursdays at 5. I might be changing the format around a little bit and doing something different on Thursdays. We'll see. I'm not sure. My crafted corner. We're making Christmas ornaments on Fridays at 1. Um, and we are going to be working on these little they're coasters that you actually put your cups on, but um, I'm going to use them as Christmas ornaments. I think they're really cool. So that will be Friday at 1 p.m. We'll watch Inner Space for our late night Insomniac Theater, our late night movie. But then the cartoons, Retro TV, The Pretender, and Monday morning musings, we will not have this next weekend because I am going to be um, out of town for my nephew's birthday. Yes, the cats are new. I finished the Nightmare Before Christmas set, so now I'm going to start working on the cats. I also have another set. They're hexagons um, of a starry night, which are really cool. Um, but yes, and yes, Buddy says, "Have a great day, everyone." And Mr. Angel says, "Okay, I have to go get groceries. Have a good day and night, all, and you too." And Buddy says, "May your path be clear and your journey safe." And Fallout Dave says, "Have a good one, everyone." So let's see, do we have here? If you would like to support me, you can through super stickers, super chats, memberships, and membership gifting on YouTube. You can also buy me a cup of coffee or check out my creator wish list at the links here under Mrs.DadmanWalking55. You can also mail us stuff at P.O. Box 26603, Jacksonville, Florida 32226. I want to thank everybody who has participated in the chat. We have, let me see. Start here. Snorter Poopus Q Burr, Buddy Hepburn, Curtis Selby, JPRPH1, Sci-Fi Mombi, Riot Kitty, Fallout Dave, Penny, Sashi, Mr. Angel, John Punton, John P, Deadman Walking 55, name we cannot pronounce, Dimitri, Connie Clary, Phantom Outsider, Max Redstone, Simply Steve 68, and Raymond Feliciano. Thank you all for being here in the chat. And at 2:30 Eastern Time is Galactic Cafe for Sci-Fi Mombi. Go check that out. Let me make sure they are still here. I do have someone I want to have you go over and say hi to and say that the missus sent you. This is our dear friend Lorena Creole. Um, she is not only a friend of the channel, she is a friend that we have met down in Orlando. A wonderful, sweet person. Go over there and tell her you said hello, that Mrs. said hello. So here we go. There is the link for that. And let's see what else we have here. If you would like to check out my streams and VODs, there are all the links for that. Pause and check them out. And everybody, I will see you next time. Remember to be kind, to show love. You're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you at 2 o'clock or maybe a little earlier for working on that lion piggy bank. So I will see you all later. Bye bye.